Hello, YouTube. Hope you're doing all right. We're getting people into the room. Tonight, we're going to be going over the SEO plugin, which is super exciting. And we've got all sorts happening. Rich has joined the room. I'm just going to spotlight ourselves a minute and add to spotlight. There we go. Hopefully that's all good. Yeah. So it's all good. Good evening, Richard. Good to see you as always. And so we're going to get into the training in a minute. We're just giving everyone a chance to get on and join us. Everyone, they always forget that we start at 9 o'clock now, so they always turn up a bit late. But
well, it's a Sunday afternoon, but this is what people wanted, so that's why we're doing Sundays. But we hope everybody's enjoying their weekend, and as we wait for everybody to come in, we'll get started with the training.
yeah, so this plugin basically is our Meta Pilot AI, and the idea behind it is this site here is one of my customers, a guy called Jamie Jambo, and he's got 212 images that have not in total. 211 haven't been processed, one has. Let me just get to the media library a minute and I'll just show you some examples. So this one's been done, this one hasn't. So if I edit the image and we scroll down, I've got this in list view, and down here, none of this has been filled in, it's all blank. And earlier on, I clicked the generate AI button manually on one of them. And if we edit this now, this is going to show what's been done. And the reason we're doing this is because you'll get images found on Google. And so the idea behind this is, as you can see, it knows it's a logo. So it's put the word logo in there for the alternative text that describes it to people who are hovering their mouse over and the computer speaks to them, people who are partially sighted or blind. And then we got the caption here as well. So it's all been filled in. So imagine this now. If we come back to the bulk generation, I've pre-installed the plugin. In the training itself, you'll find that we walk through how to set a thing up with AI and what have you. But it's got 212 images here. I've set this so it does 10. It'll stop for 5 seconds and it'll do 10 more. Reason we do that is sometimes shared hosting can make things crash, and if this ends up messing up or crashing, then thank you for reminding me to record as well, Robert. I forgot completely. I will make sure I hit record a minute. Record as well. There we go. So the idea is, imagine going through 212 images, one by one by one. All, how long would it take you to do 212 images inside of WordPress with all the information and have to go and grab it, maybe using AI yourselves? Well, we're going to start the bulk generation now. And once you've set up the admin panel, this will run. So you can go off and make a coffee. You can leave it in the background doing what it's doing, and it will fully run and do 212 images. Now, occasionally, when you come back after it's done it may say that there's like 5 or 6 images still to do. You just run it again.
And Steve, our training that we've been doing over the last 3-4 years, we've always done this. We've always done the SEO for the images because it's important, because those images can be found on Google. Those images become backlinks to your site. And it's always been worth the effort, even if you had to do it manually. But look at this, guys. This becomes a game changer for saving you time and effort. Just having something that does it for you, that you can edit and change.
I did on another site 112 images and it took 15 to 20 minutes. So think of, that you can go off, look at that, it's already done 10 images while we've been talking. Now, what we can do is come back up to the
Did you
media library.
seed the information, Steve, with a keyword? I didn't hear you say that if you did.
Yes. So you in the background of the plugin, I'll just show you the under settings and AI media SEO. You put your API key in, the model. You can have auto generate, by the way. What's that mean? That means that when that's ticked and saved, when you upload a new image, it'll automatically SEO it up by itself. You can select balanced, natural, or SEO focused, brand name, business type, location, and then of course the keywords with commas in between, and then set to every 10, pause for 5 seconds, and then do 10 more. And then you
very
can
nice, very
bulk
nice.
generate. Now, if we come into media library, now on here, that one's been done, but this one hasn't yet because it does it in reverse order. So if I go to the very end, we can see now that these ones have been done. So let's see how some of these are doing. Let's look at this one here. And it goes, children enjoying a fun moment with a children's entertainer. Could be. A joyful moment with kids at a birthday party in Bournemouth. And then you can read the rest yourselves along the bottom here. And it mentions the company name. It does a really nice job of this on here. Just to say, if you are wanting to get this and you're watching on YouTube, from Facebook or something like that, you can go to dfyurl.com/meta, META. If you are a member of our school group, and you're a monthly member, in there is a special deal, and we will talk about that when we're on the inner circle. So it's running at the moment. Let's come back. Let's pick this block here. Let's just see what it's done for the block out of interest. A red wooden children's block with a letter A. So it's got it from the image. This is the cool thing about it. Engage your kids with Jamie Jambo, award-winning children's entertainer in Bournemouth, and then it's obviously all the stuff he does. So you're getting the idea here. Now, if we come back to the bulk generation, it's done 40 images while we've been talking already. How cool is that? I mean, it's like 40 images. This has been running about less than 5 minutes?
5 minutes. Yeah.
How long will it take?
You can't do them that fast.
No, you can't. Even if you went manually to ChatGPT or Abacus AI and said, give me the data. By the way, the deal that we've got on Gumroad, where the link goes to, there are free plans: $17 for personal use, $27 for commercial use. You can install it on client sites, and $47 for developers. And like I said, there's a special deal for school members, and we'll go over that when we're on the inner circle only. So it's done 50 images in 5-6 minutes already. So let's just come back a bit while it's running. Let's come back and let's pick another one. Let's look at the blocks here, see how it's done. Colourful building blocks for children's play and creativity. Engage your children's creativity with these vibrant building blocks, perfect for playtime. So that may not be quite right for my client, and I would come back in and change it. But the thing is discover the joy of play with these colourful blocks, ideal for children's parties and creative fun. Jamie Jambo, award-winning children's entertainer. So if someone's looking for blocks by any chance in the location, they happen to come in and go, well, all right, it's not quite related, but it's still got SEO for the image. So,
but Steve, we always give people ideas on how they can make money online. And
Yeah.
anytime that you can do a service that a plugin or a program or software can do the service for you and you can just charge for it, you could set this up for a local business to do their images, right, on a monthly basis for a cheap price, and go in and click the switch every once in a while when they add photos to their website. And you do all the SEO for them. It's another way of doing passive income streams, just using the SEO of the images themselves. Get the foot in the door with something reasonable, really cheap, and use these things to make money passively.
Let's do a search now for children's entertainer in Bournemouth. Oh, and Jamie Jambo's at the top because I've been doing a bit of hard work to get him there for the Bournemouth area. But let's just see, out of interest, this is his competition. How do we tell if he's using WordPress or not? Well, what we do is we come and do it. We can inspect. In fact, the better way of doing it, the quicker way of doing it, is just go /wp-admin. And so he's not using, unless he's changed the URL, and then we can view the page source. I would say this is a Wikipedia site, a Wix site. Because
yeah, so this is a WordPress plugin. So obviously, if they're not using WordPress, it's not going to work. But the majority of people that get the SEO benefit are using WordPress.
Yeah. So let's have a look at this guy's site here. This is probably more a WordPress site. Now, sometimes they change the URL, but let's try. Bit of a slow site, mind. So he's using WordPress. So imagine I could reach out to this guy and go, hey, your images aren't SEO'd. And we can soon tell, because literally we could search for this image and see if it's SEO'd up. We could probably even inspect it and see. But a lot of people who own these sites don't actually even realize that SEO could help. So when we come to images, there's Jamie Jambo's logo. That's because we did that a little while ago. And can you see all these images appearing for Children's Entertainer Bournemouth? So it's really just the case of seeing how we do. 104 images have already been done. 104, and it's been going easily less than 10 minutes, if that.
Yep.
Which is absolutely crazy. So let's come back to the media library. This one here is three happy children playing in a colourful ball pit. Boom. And it's filled everything out properly. Jamie Jambo offers unforgettable experiences as a children's entertainer, etc., etc. And it's got the locations all nicely in there. So if we come back to the library again, and let me go to the last page and then come back one more. Come back to 10. So let's have a look. This one here is pretty darn accurate. I haven't found it an issue. Look, young boy reading a colourful book in a library. So if someone hovers over this who has a reader on their computer, that's exactly what it is. Engage your kids with fun stories and magic in Bournemouth. And again, a bit about party entertainers for Dorset. So you get the idea now that this plugin automatically will do this for you. And if we come back again, 223 images done in about 10 minutes. How long would that take you to do that manually? hours,
Yeah,
and hours.
hour for sure. At least 3, 4 hours just to do probably 50 images.
Yeah,
And the importance of doing it is really important because now they've separated the images into the image tab in Google search.
yeah. And it just takes someone. People will go looking at images as well. People who can't read very well may be going to have a look, and they'll click on an image. It'll take you back to a website. Also, on another point, that if we come back to, let's come back to all. So the AI mode, by the way, which is now on a new tab on Google, this guy's at the top because he's got an SEO'd image. If we now come back to all, as we scroll down, you'll see these images are appearing here. So it's very much important to have your images SEO'd up on your site. Let's have a look again. Again, there's all these sites. Jamie Jambo again for Facebook, he's being found. So you sort of get the idea that in the time we've been talking, this will complete in the next sort of 5-10 minutes, and we're going to end up with all the images done and dusted. And it doesn't take much to find a business and go reach out to them and go, have you done all the SEOs on your image? How many images are on your website? Go and log into your WordPress website and tell me. Oh, I've got 500. Well, we can do that for you as a service, either a one-time fee or an ongoing monthly fee. And the ongoing monthly fee, just to show again, under settings and the AI Media SEO tab, you can tick this box here and click save. And when you upload a new image, it can take up to 5-10 minutes to do it automatically. But by that being ticked, just think of it this way: if you're running a blog service to someone's WordPress site to get them more coverage, and let's say use automations to create a featured image and all the content, that image you then have to manually go in and update its SEO data. With this, you don't have to. Just leave it ticked and it will do it for you. If a customer uploads a post with an image, featured image, and they don't understand SEO, guess what? You say, well, I'll do it for you. They won't know. Nice and easy. So let's come back again to Media Library. And just to say, to do the bulk stuff, you come into Media Library and come down to bulk creation there. So let's come back to the library. Not now on that. And let's scroll again to the end. And I'll come back a few, couple of pages back. So let's just pick one more. By the way, something I didn't tell you, it can even update the title, by the way. So here, look, fun children's entertainment in Bournemouth. And so down here now, happy child surrounded with colourful balls, enjoying playtime. Experience joy and laughter with award-winning children's entertainment in Bournemouth. Boom. And then all the content. So yeah, again, this is such an easy service to sell to local businesses. I've already sold this to Jamie, this exact service. And he's someone, entertainment in the UK got hit hard since COVID. So he hasn't got a lot of money to spend. And when I told him he had all the images to do, he almost crapped his pants. So I did him a special one-time price of $97, just to help him out. And I said, if you get more business, you can pay me more at a later date. So that's what
how much time did you spend on it, Steve?
On here, so he's got another website I've already done, and this one I left till tonight on purpose. Right?
But how much actual time did you spend on that account for $97? An hour, 2 hours?
None. Well, no, about 20 minutes.
So even if you spent an hour per website, you made what, $47 an hour?
no, but we'll get this. Right, this site, so he's got one other site I've done, which he paid $97 for, right? And this is the second site I'm doing the images for, and we're doing it live. And we've been live on YouTube now since 9 o'clock. It's now 20 past. We had about 5 minutes of hello. So 15, we've been going for 15 minutes roughly, right? And it's done 188 images without a problem. Now, it's got 24 pending. Occasionally the AI can't cope with it and it doesn't do them. So what do? We hit the button again and we tell it to run again.
That's a great question from Lane. You're installing this plugin on their website as a WordPress plugin.
Yes.
So when you're done, do you uninstall the plugins so they don't have access to it?
Well, it depends. If they are paying you a monthly fee, right, and you want to set and forget it, like I've shown you already, right, under settings, AI, media SEO, and you've ticked that little box there to auto generate when they upload images, then leave it on. If it's a one-time price, or you personally don't want to leave the plugin on, uninstall it.
Because, there you go.
Because the thing is it won't affect the SEO. That's the nice thing about it. So let's just have a look and see. It's still pending 22. Let's just refresh and just see if it's done them or not. Not sure why. We've got a few images it's struggling with. Let's just run it again, just see what's happening. It could be I've run out of credits on my AI. Happens sometimes, but no, it's all right. So I'm just going to run it once more and watch it and see what it's doing. But it's done 190 out of all of them. Let's just see if it's going to update the last few. If not, we can go and find them and do it ourselves. So let's come back to the media library then. For some reason there's 22 that haven't been done, but where they are, I don't know. They could be almost. That's so. For an example, this one here, right, isn't. Can you see the image is broke? For whatever reason, that is, or it's a PDF. So WordPress counts PDFs as images as well, so it won't be to do it. So we could just ignore that on that point of view. WebP, it's done. So you might get some images that will come up. Let's edit this and see what. Let's see Jamie himself and see what it says. So award-winning children's entertainer in Bournemouth. Children's entertainer Jamie Jambo smiling with a colourful attire. So it even knows that is Jamie. How clever is that? It's just crazy. Let's have a look at this one here. Children laughing and enjoying a performance in Bournemouth. Once again, nice description on there as well. That's got it really. Something to say as well, if you want to include a phone number on the images, then come into here and you can put on the brand name Jamie Jambo dash and the phone number, or inside of the focus keywords as well, you could add the phone number, because it'll add it in their random slots. Personally, I wouldn't worry about the phone number being added, but there we go. So that's what
you're building great quality backlinks on the Google image search. In addition, if you're doing the SEO of the images before you've added them to new posts or new pages, then all of this new SEO image fields are going to go into wherever you're going to post that image. If you're waiting and building your site, putting all your images up, and then doing your SEO in other SEO plugins with them bare, that'd be a great question. You probably have to update the SEO settings in those SEO plugins like Rank Math, unless it goes right to the page, because the page will take over the image will have them connected to it, as long as it's in your media library. So there's a couple ways to look at that. That could happen, but it's always best to SEO your images and then build out all your posts and all your other linking in the background.
Yeah. So if you do want to get it early access, and like I've said before, if you are a member of our school group, hang fire, because we're gonna end the live on YouTube. We've got a special deal for you guys. But for those that aren't in with our school group, if you want to join the school group, dfyurl.com/money. But if you want to go and buy the plugin itself, it's dfyurl.com/meta, META, and there's a free package system on there. Personal use, $17, $27 for commercial, and $47 for developer rights. So you can rebrand it to be your own plugin if you want to. And it does cost a lot of money to have plugins made. So that's what I love about this plugin. What we are now going to do,
use it to make money, or use it to save time and pay yourself.
Yeah. So we're now going to say goodbye to YouTube, and we will see you next week. And we're going to go to the inner circle only now to share how people can get access to this at a better price.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody, and we'll talk to you next week.